Today we are in Pickering and we are going over the top 5 neighborhoods here. So if you're looking to move to Pickering, you'll have a great idea in terms of areas that could work for you. Pickering is a great area within the Durham region because it is the closest to Toronto. So if you are commuting and you work somewhere close downtown Toronto, Pickering does have that option of an express GO train. So you can get downtown on the GO Express in 30 minutes right to Union Station. Not many other areas within the GTA can offer that to you. So we'll go into the 5 neighborhoods that I feel are the best areas within Pickering. And again, it's all my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt. Just because I like it does not mean that it's for you. But it is something that at least you'll get a better idea in terms of what Pickering is all about to see if it is for you or not. And we're going to go through, I'll explain these 5 neighborhoods, but then I'll also show them to you as well, so you get a great idea in terms of what it's like. And we're going to get into it right after this. Our 5th best neighborhood within Pickering is Village East, and you might be wondering why I have my notebook, because throughout this I am throwing in percentages and numbers where it's like I don't want to have to remember them, so I wrote them down. So I'll be checking my notes to give you those percentages, that way they are accurate. So yeah, it's Village East, which is best known for its wide range of housing options. And why I picked this area was because of 2 reasons. First of all, it's a safe area. And then second reason is it has very affordable homes. So it has these types of detached homes. So if you're looking for a detached home under $1 million, this could be an area that you can be looking at because they have those as options for you. And again, it's affordable and it's safe. And those are 2 things that you kind of want. And it's very central. So you are on the central east area of Pickering. So again, you're just very central to everything, and that makes it really good. The initial development was done in the 1940s and 50s, and then so that's kind of been done. And then now these homes, which are mostly built in the 80s, it is an area that has 31% of detached homes, and then it's 38% row housing. So there is a lot of townhomes in this area as well, which again helps for the affordability of everything. There is on average 2.1 people per household. So it's an area where typically it's empty nesters, stuff like that. Now, because the census was last done in 2020, that's definitely changed a lot. So you're going to see a lot of families moving into this area that have probably on average of 2 kids, and 88% owned. So those are good statistics as well. Before we continue on, just a reminder, my name is Brad Gates and I am a local realtor here in the Durham region. So if you are looking for any help while moving here, all you have to do is call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm sure to make everything go so much easier. If you are enjoying the videos, please do like them. If you have questions, comment. And then if you do want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. So let's just get back into all of the information, and I hope you enjoy it. The 4th area within Pickering that I really like is best known for its scenic views and closeness to the waterfront, and that is Liverpool. And so this is kind of like the central area within Pickering. Some of the main draws is you are close to also Pickering Town Center, and then also the GO train. And the best part about this GO train is express service, which means 30 minutes to Union Station. So if you're working downtown Toronto, super convenient for that. The homes here are typically a lot of them built in the 1970s or later, earlier. Well, they're not much older than 1970s. That's kind of what I mean. So when you're looking in this area, you're going to want to be on the lookout for aluminum wiring. If it is in the homes, that's something that you're just going to want to be aware of. Run through insurance ahead of time, because some companies won't insure it depending on how much aluminum wiring, stuff like that. That's often something that comes up to a lot of people when they're buying homes that built in the 70s and it has aluminum wiring, because they're not sure about it. And that's not the best way to find out about it either. The average here is 3 people per household. So you're dealing with like parents and then child, or parents with adult children, that kind of stuff. So yeah, 3 is the average And then you are 61% of the homes are detached. And again, so it's 61% detached. That is changing because as things get developed, but with Liverpool specifically, there's not a whole ton of open space that can be developed into these row houses or condos or anything like that. So it should relatively stay in and around that. So a lot of the mature trees in the neighborhoods that you are seeing will typically stay like that also. You're starting to see a lot of basement apartments be put in as well. So when you're driving through Liverpool, one thing you'll notice is you're seeing a lot of basement apartments now, and that's just help with the offsetting of the increased costs and everything like that. Plus, it's just a great way to use your home as a way to create an income or at least lower your living expenses. Then our final statistic is 94% of the homes are owned. So you have 6% that are actually renting. And why that's important is because when you are in an area that's mostly owner occupied homes, the homes typically are taken care of a little bit better. And it's just because they care. And so you don't see roofs get left without being done, or windows, grass is typically cut, because just people want to maintain the value of their home as best they can. So that kind of finishes off Liverpool. And then let's just keep going. Our third best area within Pickering is Duffin Heights. So it's an area that has like tons of green space. There is a cemetery, which amounts to some of that green space, but like you're close to the Seton hiking trail, you're close to that kind of stuff. The area itself has predominantly been developed from 2011 onward. So it is super new. It has like a lot of these POTL or back-to-back townhomes that you're seeing. They're building a lot of that because it's just helping with the affordable housing. And yeah, so just tons of development in this area. That's Brock and Roslyn would be kind of the main intersection. So you are on the northeast side of Pickering. So you are, it's in an area of development. So if you are looking at shopping and stuff like that, you do have a little bit of a drive, not super far, maybe like 5-10 minutes to the closest stores, stuff like that. So just something to consider in terms of transit. If you are reliant on transit, it might be a little bit more difficult as well until they establish the bus routes. It's not horrible, but you're just going to want to make sure that you're close to a main street, being Brock or Roslyn, as close to those areas as you can. In terms of the cemetery, so one thing to make a note of, and a lot of people have an issue with living too close to a cemetery and stuff like that. The main thing is you don't want to be too close, and it's not just because of the stigma of living in close to a cemetery. A huge benefit is you have quiet neighbors. It's just like a corny realtor joke. I had to throw it in there. But yeah, so quiet neighbors, but that's not the thing. The main thing would be the embalming fluid that happens. So when people are being embalmed, it's that fluid, and so it seeps into the soil. So if you have a garden, I don't know, you just got some stuff that could be an issue. So me personally, I would never live too close to a cemetery, and that is the reason why, not just the stigma attached to it. Average is 3.3 people per household, so you're going to have about 1.5 kids. I don't know how that's possible, but 1.5 kids, 2 parents or a single parent with 2 kids, that kind of stuff. So that kind of the average. You do see a lot of kids in the area as well. People are moving from Toronto, North York, I would say a lot of, and Scarborough, into the Pickering area. And yeah, this is a very attractive area because it's just so new. So a lot of the stuff that's being here is just new. So you don't have to worry about any of the construction issues or anything like that. And it's going to be an area that's developed. So if you can hang in there long term, it's going to be an area that has a lot of good growth. Currently, it's 49% detached, but that is definitely going to be changing. The next time the census is done, you're going to see that number probably decrease a little bit because they are building a lot of townhomes, row housing. We'll just call it row housing, which can be condo townhome, POTL townhome, freehold townhome, and 88% owned. So it's a very high percentage of owner-occupied homes. Again, next time they do the census, which should be in 2024, so depending on when you're watching this, it might have been done already. But that percentage could change as well. So you have a very high owner percentage at 88%, and that kind of covers off the Duffin Heights area within Pickering. Our second best area within Pickering is Brock Ridge, and it is known for offering a great mix between rural and subdivision type living. So it offers that great mix. It is on the northeast side of Pickering, so you are kind of on the Ajax border. Mostly it was built in the 1980s and newer, so homes behind here 80s, 90s built. So again, you're getting great size property, and then you're getting a decent sized home on it as well, which is what I kind of like in a home. The average would be 3.6 people per household. So it does have families. So you're going to see probably the most basic average you're going to see is parents with 2 kids. And you'll have some that are 3, others that are 1. That's kind of where it balances out at that 3.6. But it does offer a good area for raising families and stuff, because mostly it is single detached homes that are here. 79% of the homes being built or that have been built are this double car garage, larger and detached, I guess, as well. 91% owned. So there's a very small rental percentage. So if you're looking to move here and you're looking to rent, not going to be a whole bunch available to you. If you're looking to move here and you want to buy, then it would be good for you, because it's going to be a good area. The homes are nicely maintained, and there's not a whole lot of rentals. Things have been changing over the last little while, where you're starting to see a lot of basement apartments being built. So that's going to increase. The next time they do the census, you're going to see probably the rental percentages has just spiked up a little bit, especially with COVID, everything like that. Pickering was a hot spot for people wanting to move because you were so close to Toronto, and that's just going to boost up kind of the population as a whole. The census was done 2016, 2020. It's going to be done again 2024. So that will be very interesting to see kind of what happens from that. This brings us to our top area within Pickering, which is Amberlea. It's very well known for just the family atmosphere, along with just the excellent schools. It's located on the northwest part of Pickering, and you're very close to Altona Forest, which is a huge draw because it is a really cool forest. I did a short, and I've done different parts of videos there, and it's a super cool little forest. Has a great trail system that kind of runs through. Again, just don't go at nighttime because you do get lost. The homes typically are built in the 1970s or newer, so you get homes like this, which are obviously there's like 90s built or so, but again, you get those like 50-foot wide lots. They go back 120 feet, so you have a good mix between like a decent sized home along with a decent sized lot. Homes that they're being built right now, you get decent sized homes, but it's on really small lots. So you do kind of give up the newer for the land. So that's kind of like why personally I like homes in this era, because it's just that traditional double car garage, 4-bedroom, that just has like that layout that just appeals to me. I really like the big lots as well, because I've just realized that I am somebody who likes to have a backyard that can be used. The average household has 3.2 kids, and so what that means is majority of them are going to have 2 parents and then 1 child, or you're going to have 2 parents, 2 children, and that's kind of why it will average out. 76% of the homes are single family, so you will notice kind of that. They don't have a lot of high density type homes within the Amberlea area, which is a good draw because it just won't draw out the streets so much as well. 94% do own. So add these all up together, and this is kind of where you get to my favorite area here within Pickering. So hopefully I was able to show you a little bit of it, so you get an idea in terms of this area within Pickering. So if you're looking to move here, definitely somewhere that you could, I'm not saying move to 100%, but at least somewhere that you should check out and strongly consider. Well, that was the video of the top 5 neighborhoods within Pickering. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Lets me know that people are enjoying what I'm putting out there. And then also, I guess it lets YouTube know that people are enjoying it as well. My name is Brad Gates, and I'm a local realtor here within the Durham region. So if you are looking to move to Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa, Bowmanville, Clarington, Curtis, any of those areas, and you want help, all you have to do is call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest, and I'm more than happy to help. I've helped so many people looking to move here, and I absolutely love that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel as well. And if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comments down below. I do get around to responding to them. Not usually take too long to do that, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, and until next time.